We'll start with Marquette. We'll start with Marquette.
I mean, look, that's the best funded school in the Big East. It's one of the best funded schools in terms of resources in the high major ranks. And Wojo went to 2 NCAA tournaments in 7 years. That should never be considered acceptable.
You didn't win a tournament game in 7 years at Marquette. Like, you can't do that. You can't do that. I'll give you some scoop here.
All right, hit me.
No, this is this is crazy. I'm told that there was a scenario on the table in which Wojo could have come back if he had changed his staff, and he didn't. He didn't change his staff. He didn't want to change his staff. He didn't want to bring in another veteran coach who could help him. So he basically said, "I'm out." How about that?
Loyal to his guys. I actually respect that a little bit.
You do, but you're like, you scratch your head also, like, really? That's going to be the holdup. So, all right, where does Marquette go? As you said, unbelievable tradition, resources, all of it. A job that I think Porter Moser covets and has coveted, from what I'm told, according to people close to him. Shaka Smart, a guy who's from Wisconsin. Could he go back there after the way he might feel he's been treated and fairly over the last couple of years? I mean, again, very close to being fired by Chris Delcani, their AD, if not for a huge buyout. Does Shaka say, hey, I'm taking my ball and I'm going back closer to home? He's losing a lot after this year, Rob, a lot. So now would be the time to do it if you do it. Beeline, got to be in the mix there at Marquette if you can hire him. Again, the big question is, as an administration, are you comfortable bringing in John Beeline? And then a name to watch is Pat Kelsey, I think. I think he's a little outside the box, but he coached at Xavier. He's got Midwest ties, too. He's not just a Winthrop guy and a Southern guy. He's got a lot of more Midwest ties. So, Shaka, Beeline, Porter Moser, Pat Kelsey. Those are a few names that I think will be in the mix for Marquette early.
Didn't Shaka, when they hired Wojo, when Buzz left, like wasn't Shaka like heavy in the mix there?
Yes, he interviewed. He talked to the AD.
If I'm not mistaken, I feel like I remember somebody reporting that that Shaka was going to take the Marquette job. Like there was a while there was like expectation that he was gone and he was taking the Marquette job.
Was that like Dockich and Greenberg when they reported that Steve Alford took the Indiana job?
No, I don't want to say who it is. I'll tell you off the air. I don't want to put anybody on blast. I like the person. All right. Yeah. So I mean, look, that's a great job if you can get it. A great job if you can get it.
If you're Shaka, do you go? If you're Shaka, do you leave Texas now and go to Marquette? You might.
I don't know.
You might. It's a basketball job.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I think it would be maybe a savvy decision because like you're going to have to start over next year. Like you're probably losing Greg Brown. You're probably losing Kai Jones. Matt Coleman's gone because he's a senior. Jericho Sims is gone because he's a senior, and you're going to have to basically start over from scratch. And how much leeway are you going to get from that administration? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. You're right.
That's tough. All right. Anything on Minnesota? I feel like there's just such a long line of people that make sense.
Long line right now. They're trying to figure it out between the Craig Smiths or the Beelines, the Nico Medveds. I don't think it's going to be Muss. I think Dutcher's again got a low number in his buyout to go to Minnesota if he really wants to do it. So I think they're trying to figure this whole thing out right now. Can they get Porter Moser? Are they going minority candidate after the recent article in the Minneapolis Star Tribune that pointed out the lack of diversity among the coaches in the department? So we'll kind of see. I think that's still early stages. You got to remember, a lot of these are going to go slower. They're going to move slower because again, it's not like everybody's in Indy right now and the ADs can interview with everybody in person. They got to do a round of Zoom calls and then probably get it down to 2 or 3 and then go out and meet those 2 or 3 in person.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. The big thing for Minnesota, you got to find somebody that is going to be able to keep that that second tier of talent. Like, I'm not saying that you have to keep the Jalen Suggs and the Chet Holmgrens and the Trey Jones and those guys in Minneapolis, because you're probably not going to. But you have to find somebody that can keep that next tier of talent so that you can get all of the Daniel Oturos, right? Make sure that every single Daniel Oturo that comes out of Minneapolis goes to the University of Minnesota. Get McKinley right there. Make sure you get every McKinley right that comes out of the state of Minnesota goes to the University of Minnesota. That's what you got to do.